Downtown Radio News, Harry Castles. 5 hotels have been bombed in a province-wide blitz. The concerted attacks came within a 1-hour period starting just before 6 o'clock when a bomb warning was phoned to the Seago Hotel in Portadown. 2 minutes later, a man hurled a number of parcels into the foyer. The building was cleared and one device exploded, badly damaging the front of the hotel. Just 5 minutes later, 4 armed men forced their way into the Ardmore Hotel in Newry and planted 4 devices. Just over half an hour ago, there was a small explosion, followed by a fire which is still burning, and there are fears of further explosions. About the same time, 2 armed men planted devices in the Knocknamoe Castle Hotel in Omagh. They went off a short time later, and the fire is now raging. Details of how bombs were planted at the Inn on the Park in Dungannon are not yet clear, but 8 people have been admitted to hospital, although it's understood they're not seriously hurt. There are unconfirmed reports of a second explosion at the Inn on the Park in the past few minutes, and that a fireman has been injured. At Kappa, just a few miles from Dungannon, a huge fire is blazing in the Altmore House Hotel, but no other details are known at the moment. Police are warning hoteliers throughout the province to take precautions against possible further attacks. At Moira, and 13 children have been injured in a school bus accident near Ballgawley. The fire brigade have been called to a head-on collision between an articulated lorry and a transit van on the airport road at Moira. The van driver is believed to be trapped in the wreckage. The children were hurt when their school bus collided with a lorry on the Ochnacloy to Ballgawley road. It's understood the bus overturned and 1 child had to be taken to hospital. The others were treated at the scene by a local doctor. An investigation's been launched into this morning's train crash at Lisburn station, in which a train driver was killed and 8 passengers injured. Although the cause of the crash is not yet known, it's thought there may have been a signal failure. The 8 people injured have since been released from hospital after treatment for cuts and shock. Train services will be disrupted until tomorrow while the line is cleared, but Northern Ireland Railways say local services to Glenavy, Ballinderry and Crumlin will operate via a loop line. One of the RUC men arrested on terrorist charges, including murder and the kidnapping of a Catholic priest, has applied in the High Court for bail. 24-year-old Sergeant Gary Armstrong from Rosemount Park, Armagh, is accused of kidnapping Father Hugh Murphy, who was taken at gunpoint from his parochial house in Ahoggle last June. A solicitor said the Crown was satisfied Armstrong would turn up for his trial and would not interfere with witnesses or be likely to commit another offence. But he said police investigations into the kidnapping and other crimes were still at a delicate stage, and it was felt that if Armstrong was granted bail, it could interfere with the inquiries. Lord Justice McGonigal adjourned the application until tomorrow. Downtown Radio News, next news at 9 o'clock.